In this series, I paid $100,000 for an abandoned gold mine, hoping to make it big in the Yukon. Can I do it? Stay tuned to find out. So guys, the mining season has officially started. I have $600 left after paying $100,000 for this mine. And we have a service truck, which I'm hoping we don't have to use right away. By the looks of it, our cut is actually under probably about 4 feet of water, so that's going to be hard to actually get the pay out of, but there is still some left there, and we're going to have to use that because we don't actually have any ground opened up yet, and it looks to be frozen, so that's not going to help out. Well, this ain't good. This is going to be a big problem for getting fuel delivered and anything else, so we're going to have to try to find a bridge or try to fix this at some point. But like what I was saying, we're going to have to actually get another place opened up very soon because we probably only got enough pay to last us a week. And it's going to be actually pretty hard to get that pay because, well, it's under 4 feet of water. But there's supposed to be a road here. Oh, there it is. We're going to have to clear this out at some point when we get equipment fired up. But it looks like we have a cabin that looks pretty sturdy, and this is going to be our home for the next couple of months. I don't have a key, and the door's unlocked, so we locked out, but it is a nice cabin. We got a checkerboard, chest, we got coffee maker, we got a bush growing through our bed. We're going to have to trim that up. And thankfully a toilet so we don't have to use the outhouse. So I'm going to fire up the dozer, but I already know I'm going to need my service truck because it was left there for 10 years. It's probably not going to start. Okay, we're going to hop in this dozer. So we got a D7. I'm not quite sure of the year, but it don't want to start. So we're going to have to go get our trusty friend, the brake cleaner. Now, I don't have too many cans of this. I only have this one and another one, but we're going to be spraying it into the filter, and we're not going to spray too much because we don't want our engine to run away and blow up, so only a little bit at a time. Come on. It wants to. Okay, so we got it started. So my plan with this right now is to actually try to clean up the property a bit because there's just bushes everywhere. I don't even know where the wash plant is right now. So we're going to clean up by the cabin. Okay, so I got that all pushed up into a nice pile. We're going to go over and try to get our other equipment started up because I think we're going to have problems with that too. And we're going to probably clean up on our way over, go down the road and get everything cleaned up and try to find our wash plant because I still don't know where it is. Well, that should be cleared enough. I got everything done for the most part. So we got us a 200 excavator. Now, what are the chances this is going to start the very first time? I don't think it will. No. So you know what that means. Here we go, round 2 with the brake cleaner, and I really should have bought a case. Now for the most important piece, the loader. Now this is a super old one. I don't even know the brand, but we need this so we can start bringing pay to the wash plant. What are the chances it's going to start right away? You know what? I'm just going to put the brake cleaner in because I highly doubt this is going to start right away. I finally got the loader going. I had to change the battery, and good thing I had a spare one, but you know what time it is now? It's time to load pay to the wash plant so we can actually get running. Now, I was talking to a couple local miners before I actually came up here, and they said there is a nice bit of gold up in this area, but we don't know if the water washed the gold out because this claim was flooded for a couple years. I'm hoping there's still gold here. Alright, I think this ramp might be a little bit too steep for this loader, so we're going to have to try to fix it up. Well, I'm hoping that's the reason, because if not, we got some transmission problems, and I don't have another loader, and to get a mechanic up here, it's going to cost more than $600, and that's all I got. But we're going to try one more time, go get another bucket, and hopefully we can make it up, but you could tell we're losing power somewhere. Uh-oh, well this ain't good. It's not moving. It's barely getting up the hill. So I think we're in big trouble. Yeah, it just stopped. So I'm gonna have to grab the excavator and try to pull this off the ramp. And we're gonna have to go and see if we can figure out something. Like, cause we're gonna need something. I only got one bucket brought up. So we're gonna have to be pretty gentle doing this. Easy. Okay. We're just probably gonna have to rip it all back actually because I don't think this is gonna be easy because it's locked in gear. I don't think we're going to be able to get this fixed right now because we only got $600, and a mechanic to get out here alone will probably be 1,000 before he even does any work. So it's been a couple hours, and I went to multiple mine sites asking around if they had any old equipment they weren't using, and I came across one rock truck a miner had. It's at the beginning of the road. There's a little pull-off area right here, and he said if I can get this started, I can use it. So we're going to try to get this up and running. Well, look who got the rock truck going. Me. It only took a little bit of brake cleaner, but we got it fired up. But I'm going to actually get into dozer, and we're going to try to push some of this material up because we got to use the excavator to actually load this rock truck, and it's not going to work the way the material is. Okay, it's been a couple hours. We got all the material pushed up. Now we're going to bring the rock truck down. But I noticed we're going to have a little bit of a problem because we have 4 feet of water into the cut. And I need to get out of the rock truck to get in the excavator. So it's going to be challenging. It's still pretty cold out up here in the Yukon. And I guess later on we're actually going to have to try to get another employee so we don't actually need to hop back and forth. But for right now, I guess if I get wet, it's going to be a bad day. It's 1 o'clock, so I plan on loading material probably for a couple hours, just so we got enough to run the rest of the day and possibly enough for at least till lunchtime tomorrow. And there's actually another problem I just thought of. There's no fuel tank on this mine site, and I don't have a slip tank in my truck. Well, I guess the good part, the equipment do have fuel, but that's not going to last too long. So we're going to have to try to find some sort of fuel trailer because we won't get a delivery up here because, well, the bridge is gone. No fuel truck is going to be able to get across. It's been a few hours, but we got enough brought up to the plant that I think we could run for a nice while, at least the rest of the day. And I ended up fixing the ramp up because it was a little too steep for our rock truck. I couldn't even make it up. But now I'm noticing our excavator got a weird little hop to it, so I'm hoping our undercarriage is still in good shape and we don't have something wrong, because this is the only excavator we have to load material, and they use this one to actually feed the wash plant. So we really need this machine, and I won't be able to find one, I don't think, if this one breaks. But I'm going to be changing the bucket out. They got a smaller one that is made for feeding this sluice run, so we're going to put that one on, and we're just going to try to feed this wash plant, and hopefully we can get some gold. Finally, we get to feed the wash plant, so we got enough pay to last us, I'm going to say, till next week. But we got no new ground opened up yet. Now, I noticed they do have an area cleared of trees, so we're probably gonna have to bring the dozer over there probably in a couple of days, hopefully, and try to strip the topsoil off and see if we got any permafrost. And I'm hoping we don't, because that is the only other ground we got right now that's ready. And I noticed our dozer don't have a ripper, so we'll be in pretty big trouble if we can't get that ground ready. I may have miscalculated how much pay dirt I needed to actually keep this wash plant going, because we only been running for a few hours now and I'm chewing through it. We don't have that much left, and I guess we're gonna have to try to get some more before the day's over, and a little bit tomorrow we'll probably top it up and run by lunchtime. I'm just hoping we got some good colors in the box, and this was a good pile of pay that was left over in the cut, because we need to buy a couple things. We're gonna need a bridge so we can get fuel deliveries, and that's not cheap. I don't know if I can kind of just fill in the hole, because, well, there's actually not a river there right now, so I don't know if I could put like a culvert in and just fill it up. And we're going to need some sort of backup machine. It's probably going to be an excavator, because we need to be able to feed this wash plant if this one ever breaks down. And that's the last bit of pay, so we're gonna have to go into the cut and load some more out for the rest of the day. But I think we got a lot done. But this is gonna be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.